and so monitor show no New Jersey Uncle Didier Chaupa and Mama T and Kenya. Now that no Bogafra and there was Sasha Nyomanasi or say Minkada the last time because remember them because last week a day before the Champions League final Friday no they go Botanical Gardens Reverend Emmanuel say boa ministries no McCoy Christian
chairman
and to me the just say
unpredictable
yeah Ike
ne mami ye no
okay Ike mami ye ni ye e just so
amanfo nim se bia mampon
da bia just so enya mampon e just so ya
nti jim se wie ya
enti dem take akota Ike
wie ya na ye kota ye na chi
mo medical me be chi
of course we
go me meko the Trabum na ultimatum ejiwa Trabum yes ajodu pa also ma me da form ti o say me ko tie na chi let's see me fu am ba Ike there no
nti me ni Jacob ne
medical yes
and no medical wo je so
je grad ye so there onu go medical
onza
onu go the move no someone ma mo wie ye no na me never there for forget it
there be me na park in the car no obe park in the car no atena me di
okay ya be hwa mo no ni nsem nim dia but answer na no ko pa go si fam na name in a line up to face Japan and ya Ghana a line up saying it here William Esu Samuel Abe Ashi Imoru Ibrahim Uzai Al-Hassan Frank Asinki Emmanuel Esiam Sabit Abdullahi Jonah Atukwe Precious Boa Samuel Obeng ena Osman Bukari omo ena A players omo jina Ghana team no anem na me sure say mranche omo tech ene omo he gala hodo ni nyina no edi adodo ne buza say oh no fa na ne way Frimpong Boateng on or bench wearing the 14 jersey here on the jersey no and Sean Richmond ayi Frank Amwabeng Frimpong Boateng Patrick Mensah Jospelfo Bands and Ekwam Poku Edu and Samuel Boachomo and our bench for a Ghana team and we Ghana game no ensam no Christian area amono ne kakra area amono ne
na amono ne kra me say di traffic fi kakra na yesua de
okay
chairman onim say ye ba ewiase a per country say ka so me football countries a Brazil ye obviously number 1
yes
ba we Brazil free one mo a countries are HSC Brazil no Germany and Italy Brazil age 5 World Cups Germany age 9 Italy age 9 Germany adi omo ye ne say chairman they are not only interested in producing air quality players and then nkwane here omo Germany air academies a produce a players no chairman no mo say a produce quality coaches and now ye ka say onim say ye mount the list of German coaches are appear more omaji omudia I'm not sure that there is a country in this world that produce more coaches than Germany as a country. Me kaipa I am from coach Ottoman Headford. Onim say ansana Jose Mourinho ebeji Champions League mienu with 2 different clubs no. Na Ottoman Headford ayene da. Me kaipa say 1997 or the Borussia Dortmund eje Champions League. Oje Champions League ni wiye no. Oba Bayern Munich in 2001 no say eje Champions League with Bayern Munich. It amount for kai say Jose Mourinho eje Champions League with 2 different clubs, FC Porto and then I think so FC Porto and then Inter Milan. But before say na Jose eba be no. Now there is a certain coach of free Germany. No, I the first manager or the 2 different clubs edge the Champions League. Mekai pass 2004. Yebo the Euros. Chairman me so obi an kai say Greece budget the Euros in 2004. E could do finals no. Na Greece as host nation. Any Portugal and about the final. Say Greece ebo European Championship final. Now on the Portugal ebo final na. Obi anim say Portugal and the favorite. By we no na Greece as a Portugal. Coach or the Greece edge sa Euros no. Tore Hagel or a German coach. Chairman say ko etika krabia. Onim say Mekai pass Job Hinkins or a German coach. German onim say ono so eje Champions League mienu waje Champions League mienu 1997-1998 or the Real Madrid eje Champions League chairman of Real Madrid eba Bayern Munich no say eje Champions League first year no 2012-2013 or the Bayern Munich eje treble or the Champions League or the DFB Pokal no say German Bundesliga. So German coaches na omoba na nsen no nyina no follow a certain trend that Germany for etimetwa to onum. The last Champions League miensa na yabodi nyina na no me catch last week me kan said the last 3 Champions League ayabo nyina no has been won by German coaches. Me kai pass Jurgen Klopp edge 2018. Last year yabo Champions League no na Hansi Flick German coach on the Champions League. And this year yabo Champions League say we no another German coach SIG Champions League no. Last season you do Champions League semi-final. Chema baby aye ni kakra ni say you do Champions League semi-final no. 4 teams na about semi-final of Champions League last year no. Na mu miensa were coached by German coaches. Can you imagine? See about Champions League. Na you do semi-finals no. Teams maku and 9 na about semi-final of Champions League no. Emu miensa were coached by German coaches. Okay, Hansi Flick, Bayern Munich. Thomas Tuchel, PSG.
Okay, I interesting how Germany I say not just about players.
Yeah.
They are breeding coaches. But they say are just in. Ruben Diaz of Manchester City has been named as the Premier League player of the season. Ruben Diaz will be the first player to play half a season and still win the player of the season. You remember so.
Yeah. Now me can say last year na amanfo adwin ma so a you bought champion semi-final no. Chairman won say teams the bought semi-finals near 9. Emu miensa were coached by German coaches. Hansi Flick Bayern Munich, Thomas Tuchel PSG, and Julian Nagelsmann of RB Leipzig. Chairman, for the first time in Champions League history, na bin see that. See about Champions League, na teams in 9 edu semi-finals no. Emu miensa were coached by Germans. E bin see that any precedence. Last year nya sa de ni bi honum. Na we Champions League no. Not 2 teams about finals no. Almost coaches were German coaches. Thomas Tuchel at the PSG about final. And of course Hansi Flick in so no so at the of course Thomas of course Hansi Flick or also at the Bayern Munich about final. The last year Champions League final no. Coaches are at the 2 teams no edu finals no were also German coaches. Were there precedents? Me kai pass 2013. Ya bought Champions League final no. Managers na about finals no were also 2 German coaches. Mekai said Bayern Munich energy. Bayern Munich and Dortmund about sa finals no. Bayern Munich no were coached by Jupp Heynckes and then Dortmund were coached by Jurgen Klopp. Chairman say ko etiki to bia. Mekai pass 2019. Ye we season in we na UEFA for UEFA Men's Coach of the Year. Not the first 4 coaches were Germans. Chama me who be that? Say a year season. Now ye coaches, you know, the first 4, number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4. The first 4 coaches from Europe, no, were all German coaches. Hansi Flick energy UEFA Men's Coach of the Year. 476 points. Coach our toss mienu sa season no Jurgen Klopp onya 212 points. Coach or toss miensa Julian Nagelsmann 76 points. Coach or toss 9 na Thomas Tuchel onya 76 points. So the top 4 coaches in Europe last year no were all German coaches. German for America can see per countries are quite successful Europe and the whole world. We Brazil for ma German second. Omani Italy and above bracket. Brazil had 5 World Cups no. Germany had 4. Italy had 4. Unim say Germany and you see a foreign coach da. Throughout their history, Germany and you see a foreign coach da. The entire German and you see a foreign coach and say so mutu omonia. The omokofara abontin diaba no. They have the same thing ofie. So German for a plan. How many produce quality coaches are? I acquire school. Whilst you are thinking of producing quality students, you know, it must also go hand in hand say ubenya quality teachers. So when your quality teachers are very difficult to get air quality student. So Germany for no two things. Whilst a plan producing air quality players, no, they also have a planner of producing air quality coaches, teachers and students. You know, say student a reflection of their teachers. So all quality teachers are quality student. There is nowhere we a quality student only quality teachers. So German phones are plan and say yenya sad no yenya no hand in hand. Onum say German for current coach Joachim Löw were the second longest national team serving manager. Mekasi he appointed in 2006. He appointed no not 3 months earlier. Na papa a friend Oscar Tabarez and he appointed no. Omienu na chepa. Into Oscar Tabarez of Uruguay.
Tabarez for Uruguay.
Yeah. 3 months older as in terms of national team coaches than papa a friend Joachim Löw. And they say Germany focus on mu yi Joachim Löw edi. No omutini nya adwuma bi mu a they are spoiled for choices. Omutu omoni a ekope the next coach a obe coaching the German national team a chama omuni problem because I didn't that they have so many coaches available adwuma no ombetimi asaye na unso bi sometimes atema ye kan nyina na yenka say ye kan keku da bia meka so unso bi anya sika na watoka papa dem watota papa sha bomadi ahwe kwaya force onya sika no na unsusua na nya sika ni bi ewi asenya ni bre
anya okay anyway
money mre no but kwaya no papa force onya sika na sabi watota papa sha no a ne ka papa sabi olive good no chema unsu pekwa no so bi na sua na so peska ni bi
anya ni bre ne nsem keka
da bi sua na peska ni bi sika efini nti unsu sua bi na peska ni bi chema German for plan o say mama the background but what has been their plan DNT na German for ya enei omonya this success a omoya spoiled for choices say Germany for coach chema omumre just as omo bomb sa no see coaches ni available me kai pass Germany for say chairman so betimi coach any of their top 3 teams na any obetimi coach na be coach any of the top 3 divisions in Germany e o say unya a lances a equivalent to UEFA Pro Lances to betimi coach the German Bundesliga 2 and I say Bundesliga 3 anya hwe kura no e o say ukura UEFA Pro Lances and I say the equivalent. Now Germany for in 1947 and will be a school. I have friend Heinz Weisweiler Academy. I be in Cologne. Sa school now what in 1947 no. And you want to say they use that school for the production of coaches. And you man no
prom.
By the academy no. It's not just about the building no.
Okay.
But nema ye o dan mu no and quite important.
Okay.
School the senior building kwa. But what goes inside the building no and make it school no and make it the difference. Chama in 1947 on be a school no. To get admission into that school no very competitive. And then some person nya admission acquire medicine okay university. You know that how competitive I am before so make admission so acquire medicine. Sarah Germany for say coaching no so yaduma den say obanya admission into that school na German school a level do befam asana timi admit say Brazil school no ebe coaching no enya sem kitwa. The first thing is say asana betimi abasa school no Germany for say e was say ukro mu DFP Lances A basic unu say no person ko medicine at least so onya certain requirement asana timi akokay university so ko medicine so basa school na minimum requirement asana etimi ajo se Brazil school no DFP Lances A.
That's some coaching I say Caribbean Uguta CAF Lances A.
Yes.
And I say
what is Lances ni we are asana etimi admit se Brazil school ni e me kire wade na Brazil school na chairman aptitude test abeye no enya sem kitwa every year bia no because sa admission process no quite rigorous intino every year bia nipo mtimi admit no just 24 pay 24 because requirement no so strict say many coaches will not qualify. So every year bia no anya hwekura na at least 24 coaches any admit to omo chama omo gi coaches ni wi a on se Ghana say na adisua bebree na yinya na book mu nko a so Basa school na 90% of the work practicals do mo ye ne say you admit to wo ubeka team ope then you attach to that team na wo ye adwuma ho no but obaba school mo no 8 times a year course no last for 11 months 11 months no you attach one club be a coach we or simple Bayern Munich na di one Bayern Munich na di Bayern Munich for year adwuma wo ye adwuma ni nyina chairman na wo sua de but wo sa afford na wo ye adwuma wo ye practicals no 8 times you come back to academy for seminars and workshop.
It's hands on
more practical oriented, not just book. Yentana say na ya chalkboard na there be oya adwuma no practical say form. Oya adwuma ni we are 11 months now or last no you attach to a football club but you come back to the workshop na dia oya no ya ba na be review. See e be ma correct me na correct o de onya ni ye bia no 8 times in a season, you come back for a workshop, but majority of the season, you attach to a football club.
Wow. I'm hoping say you bet me as a nation, as actually our football association, say we a plan for coaches. Then create the usual pram, the usual license D, C, B, and A. No, na you go beyond. You inculcate some of our young footballers in a room. Naga so that you bet me churning out a number of coaches. I be doing normal level, no.
Yes.
I was so I think that should be the target. Meaning overcome a be man.
No, last one cries almost say unze so person G UEFA pro lances instructional hours a minimum of 240 hours. But of school now instructional hours minimum 800 hours. Look at the difference. Where you 240 hours. There to be able to give you more time. Minimum time a coach biano should be 800 hours. Chairman, they make Kakosian say the entire Germany for our sport for coaches say they have a plan. And some plan at Germany for their two jana. Or many produce coaches, we can also learn. And now I can say, now can I make because me real hui. Say CSC Kakuno Timinia Jumana. Yes, I go from Imra. I didn't try. Because Utu and if you have Ghana China, we don't have choices. Ethiopia sika kuno kra na we coach na we adwuma no so ontimi nya adwuma no kra na and I'm saying any choices intino sika kuno continue to stay se sika kuno ko na se san ko fa coach Kosiapia nemra even though say coach Kosiapia failure it is because we don't have choices and then local coaches no chama mo yefa they are young coaches eba Ignatius any other coach board no mo ba no can we have a plan and train them so maybe in the next 5 years we are going to have about 5 coaches. See a national team coach, chairman Yamre. See argument in Kwan say Nana do so a local coach. See a limited in Kwan say a local coach in Zugwa. Na see any quality. Chairman one we back of a coach. Only so bet my coach national team. No coaching national team. Coaching not just Moba. Well, coach Ward Moba.
Sadia Oka
have a plan.
We should have a plan. I mean, that's why we should have a plan. And the Christian, dear husband, be our code there.
Chairman, I'm not doing Bibia.
Nice one.
The next Christian I can.
Oh, maybe one husband's offer.
Go over Kaba, but say Yako Afcon 22 times. You're the foreign coaches 12, local coaches 10. Since 1982, I Yako 40 years in Afcon. Yako Afcon is 15 times. 15, only 5 local coaches, 10 foreign coaches. And 5 local coaches, Coach Kosiapia, wako twice. Ike Afraniako, Agrefenako, Coach Osamdo Dunsuako. And yes, share ni musebeti maji Afcon. Since 82, you have only 5 coaches, 5 local coaches, 10 as foreign managers. HSA, the Biano, you per call for expatriate coaches than local coaches. But you ask yourself, say there's a Christian kind. Where are the local coaches that we are grooming today? Edu bebe ni wa Samade. Edu bebe ni wa Ika Afrane. Ne wa Herbert Ado. Ne wa Sise Jones Atukwe. And aka only one coach. One sa coaches na mukaliba ni epe. That is Coach Bashir Effort. Aka onunkwa. Sa level of coaching no. Aka onunkwa. No more national team performance. No more club level performance. But any we say no. Say decided to proceed as a firm from the 1960s because you call 7 AFCON tournament, only 7, and you J4. AFCON 4 no, you call 7 tournaments, and you J4. But now we've changed everything.
Now 7 J4 Gwani Asabo final. Miansaka you lose final.
Yes, Abo final. It tells you the process of firm at that time. mekai pa say in the 1960s Dr. Kwame Nkrumah coaches na odi am call Prague no na Benko fika ho na Timothy Debra ka ho obae no eno de sa idea ne ba ya ye benya sa 5-year development plan no but your Blasters ne ba wie in 2012 from 2006 e be 2012 enti ese coach afani say Sika Akono onye good enough to take Ghana to Douala enti local coach Ben Bim and ni o ha ye ka akofa no enti coach Kwesi Appiah say eni adwuma no onye biema. What are we doing as a federation? What are we doing as a nation? Ye bi mani ye eboa Ghana because Ghana do baby ye coaches no na other African countries ebe form edu baby no na Brazilian coaches ebe so dey free Ghanaian coaches so but today enyoma asesa se ekọ for expatriate coaches a aya no de bia no questions eba ho than answers because the kind of coaches na ye dey omoba no ebu ha team say local coach bu ha so man timer obetima reach that level but se ekọ akofa expatriate coach a champion ye nyina wa hase yam kofa coach ne caliber no so ene South Africa omopam Molefi Nseke no Kaizer Chiefs for afane say onko head of omo technical academy Molefi Nseke no ano makofa Hugo Bruce etua ne ka $50,000 a month oje AFCON with Cameroon 2017 DR Congo akofa Hetakupa former Egypt national team coach Ednaba
former Inter Milan Congo akofa coach o makofa Paul Put now you check the caliber of these coaches then you compare them to Ghana there no odi enyintum say Sika Akono nya there bonini akofa ne by Patrick ene ba be chewo Patrick level any Aliou Cisse Jamal Bernardi Patrice Bemo of Ivory Coast Claude Roy mo omabaye adwuma no Hosni Badri of Egypt sa coaches na ni omoba AFCON no ene coach na obetimi no compete but AFCON the last 10 years na chere say only a good manager won't even compete at the highest level. Yes, obiane ne de enti Egypt omo the local coach any foreign coach aje AFCON 7 for Nigeria omo the local coach omo for foreign coach and omo aje AFCON 3. You take Ivory Coast AFCON no imagine nyina 2 no omo je fi Ghana ho 92 2015 enti Ivory Coast minus ye ko AFCON na ye use all kinds of adjectives e describe them no 2 no imagine omo je fi Ghana ho no
Pure FM
omo so use foreign coach use local coach. Yes, we know things will change but enyo mesisa no se ko for a foreign manager we should get a quality manager over a manager over. You say a lot of questions.
As I not just foreign. Yeah. Be are accomplished. Be are
to say the South Africa no. What achieve Patrice Bemo no Ivory Coast no chairman. He was the assistant manager to Havana. Angola. Zambia and then Ivory Coast as an assistant coach. Oko Leo na coach afense Patrice Bemo elho. And they Ivory Coast akwa no so my national team coach into wonim adwuma na ni so ye de na ntisa se kofa coach sa o level no ewo forma your performance AFCON e kire on the field of play about from mobile high one thing is all about discipline. If I'm granted by any discipline in your here into 2015 it was only the goalkeeping department but all players no win obi abobi or my discipline juma. That is the only thing they bring on board. But local coaches no and this see they support the crime more no it's another way. But say you call for an expatriate and as a foreign coach we should go for a top manager.
Top manager, he was scared to be a top manager. And also bring question no. Yeah, well, what it takes to pay a top manager.
Chairman, sika no ho.
Sir,
$25 million in da ho no. Ni sika ketwa. also per trophy.
$25 million around the bus. I'll say and only for the Black Stars, for the other national teams too.
Chairman, the language from the president wasn't in Swahili. It was in English.
And also so Tumbo say communication na nkoyi.
Then Eyomo communicated to the president.
Yes, I wanna oblimi the sports minister. Say as a
But all of us, it's in a buffon de nyakwawi, Bibian homo ye be. But say says he can add your to say kwaje trophy. You make sure say we will get the right things. But yenye bibia as oman say betimaje trophy. Nyame admo china. Oko Slovenia, Germany under 21, any Portugal under 21, ebo European Championship final game. So Portugal, they'll become the first country to win UEFA European under 17 Championship, under 19, and under 21 with the same generation. They'll become the first country to do that.
With the same generation.
The same generation.
Because I was thinking, say, already England for a year, winning the under 17, under 20, some of the under 17, under 20, right?
With the same generation of Portugal under 21. So much now. They will become the first country to do that. With the same generation. Now, it started in 2016. Chairman, coach, Rui Hohe. He has been the coach for 11 years. 19th November 2020 and on management. We bought 89 games. In Tobobo 90th game, Yami Admochina. Such coaches are dedicated coaches. Until football yache umienu. Formation group and a performing group. Formation group no from under 15 to under 20. Se uruchi the top level. Te say Senegal or Algeria. Omuye in the performing period. Salavu no medru. But Ghana they are finished rebuilding. So we are still forming a team. Now, Riohe, ade oye no. There's a policy edaho. Sa policy no. That transitional policy. And you been in the GF for say. Black men to estimate they call Japan no. A Ghana Football Association omo policy. Enti policy no. I was a players in no. In the next 2-3 years, you omo at the top level. Say form no more no. Omo betim dey call All African Games. But Riohe, I shall say from 2016. Omo call under 17 championship no. Chairman, check their squad and check their ages. Goalkeeper Diego Costa no 17 years. Diego Dalot Manchester United for Kofano sometime no 17 years. Luis Silva no 17 years. Diego Leite no 17 years. Joe Melera no 17 years. Getson Fernandez ever bought Tottenham Hotspur no 17 years. As at 2016, that is 5 years old. Florentino Luis no 16 years. Rafael no 16 years. John Felipe no 17 years. Jose Gomez no 17 years. Omushe Spain in the final on penalties. 2017 Omoko UEFA under 19 championship no. Omu the second England and show with the same team but omu had 3 changes. Your players we were out of the blue moon no mahete. Omu a generational talent. To say Messi Mount. To say Kylian Mbappe. To say Phil Foden. Omu fit in. And to say offer a youth setup omu ka ho. Say offer the senior national team omu ka ho because of their performance. Now, Chairman, in 2018, UEFA European under 19 championship near Barcelona. Almost Italy in the final by 4 goals to 3. But Portugal AS no. Not consistency Juma. Number 2, there was a proper perspective, the way of thinking, because yet the say the ages of the players. CFA players are over age and a tournament you need problem. But say acquire say 95% on squad near Decon over age yen Richie baby and to Tony Cruz was then announced from 2007 ABC NA pass na obo no with precision no and one no gusu a obo but Ransford say wayira squad no and you show bia obabi a yehu omo but Toni Kroos is still playing for Real Madrid. There is a well monitored transition omwe players in pa nti nyame admo china squad no musu against Germany no the same players omo from 2016 no omo no musu omo but chairman in 2013 Ghana squad near the call Turkey no yenya Ebenezer Asifua oje golden boot with 6 goals. Yenya Clifford Aboaje oje bronze ball. One Popo Benyan the same podium Edge Award. The last 3 days, I say Ghana for say F4 ne Abante friend say Callum Hudson Odoi ne papa nkasa na me raho. Talent na Clifford Aboaje ewono. After so Edge Award in 2013 chairman, your friend a Blasters 7 years later. He on a Blasters call up 7 years later. But players don't know Mokoen. Yanfa France there no. Paul Pogba, Samuel Umtiti, Lucas Digne. France echo 2014 World Cup no. Omo de Paul Pogba and Lucas Digne echo. 4 years later, Paul Pogba, Samuel Umtiti, omo de France aje World Cup. Who is Clifford Aboaje? 7 years later, on a Blasters call up Ghana hasi. And Ghana against Sudan no obonya some few minutes. Talent ane crack Clifford Aboaje no. Anke ni kenka Callum Hudson-Odoi. But see a monitor players no. It's another factor. You monitor players no. Enti 2013 squad no chairman. Joseph Atamalawe. Since 2013, 8 years in it, right? We bought 6 teams. Alfred Duncan, 8 years in it, we bought 7 teams. Frank Champo Okebo, we bought 6 teams. Seydou Salifou, near term as the new Michael Essien.
Then yeah.
We bought 6 teams.
In 8 years.
Yeah. Francis now, we bought 6 teams. Clifford Aboaje yakana ho asem, we bought 7 teams. Daniel Papo, we bought 13 teams.
In 8 years?
Yes, 13 teams and we bought. Lawrence Latte, we bought 4 teams. Kennedy Ashia, about 6 teams. Michael Anaba, we bought 8 teams. Moses Oje, about 4 teams. Ebenezer Asifua, we bought 4 teams. We don't monitor them. In Tianfan say 15 years in here. How many teams? And I can say no na do abo. Lionel Messi, how many teams? And abo. Luka Modric, how many teams? And abo. But Nigeria Echo 2018 World Cup no. Na Nigeria Federation no. Omo timi etu enipa Echo England. At a point, na Nigeria players no omo do so power EP onimo. Odio Nigalo, Victor Moses. Omo na di Nigeria qualify. Echo World Cup. But we don't monitor them. You monitor omuninti. They will start like this. And the players say them go Japan no. Someone should go to Olympics player no. So 20 years. In the next 5 years. The next 5 years, class Ben or Kwakobo, Obenya playing time. 4 minutes no. In the next 5 years, not a cost and Nasa Bafom. Because our players now, you can say be about 10 teams, it be about 6 teams, it be about 4 teams, you know, it be quite alone 6 months. Yamfa Emmanuel Isiam, Brekum Chelsea player, no, so 17 years. The next 5 years, you monitor the progression. Ibrahim Moore, about Santiago, or 21 years. The next 5 years, you monitor the progression at the same. Has for goalkeeper, Richmond, I know 24 until that time watch him. Only player no my friend from Real Oviedo, Samuel Obeno, on also 24 until that time no switch him. But France then Ankwesa Pogba Eko wakwaje World Cup edi amomo. Samuel Umtiti ko wakwaje World Cup edi amomo. Sa UEFA European Championship 2016 then. Na yika ho. Kylian Mbappe and they atam no man exposure, man experience. We should find a way to monitor these players, chairman.
Okay, dear hustler, and I tell you Martin and Kano. Well, Ghana and Japan game now start. We are heading to the 8th minute. Ghana and Shebi, Japan and Shebi. In fact, Ghana for the past same and Sakwe intimate party together. That bad. Japan seems to be dictating the pace. And of course, in an empty stadium, Japan there or COVID no move and go cry because Japan and Soma lose a lot of lives. Be seen there, they are on lockdown. And we are Ghana team to go do airport. No, there was virtually no one at the airport. Gradually, most of them were US. No, I've been on the states. He be your baby or mama. He said, "Wow, the 2 vaccines. No, wow, when I was 2 jobs. I said, "Obey you mask." But I did ha. Of course, we Ghana. And Thursday, and I'm saying Bishop Atapuku Kanwo. Unto FM and the catch him out so it's so vaccine I want Uzoma my card be Uzoma first job and second job no change the card no but serial number be the same normally a hologram a via bosso oh barcode we actually scan the barcode now I say no vaccination record found scan here there no vaccination record found minim savena omugo update ade no so omugo load data no but seriously chinabi say be you too kwan no crowd near the identify so quick yeah no information ebia baby ani anka obepese ka o kwa ebia be chezo my what the 2 vaccines inti me okay me immune but the only thing to show for them the card. And I mean, ironically, the card doesn't show in any way. South Carolina, I just say, what would you say? Ghana Health Service from Penny for more than Beckham was Darling Paul, Mama Darling Paul.
Sometimes the excuse they say, Yenisika, we can't do it. But I heard the 2 scenarios: not having it and having it. Which one is much more expensive? Not having it and it's a no. Ebe scania yeno and it's yenibino. Which one is more costly? Yenibino. We have spent more money in getting these coaches than say Ebe Academy. So sometimes it's not just about the money.
It's not having it now, say about planning.
Yes.
To even do
because not having it. Yes, not having it.
More the luxury to spend.
Not having it is much more expensive.
I agree. Okay. You're trying Ghana Health Service. Maybe Dr. Savadi Muzoti. Every an explanation be or why be a dog be and son because there's no vaccination record found. Okay, Dalabo.
Yeah, Chairman.
Get you way.
Chairman, Sir Christian account, do a hustle account, but me free seka krebi on Black Stars. Me free see a problem ni no. It's not about coach Aoba. Currently, say even Yakofa Pep Guardiola, Yakofa Julian Nagelsmann, Hansi Flick Bar. This couple of players now you want yentimin JAFCON. We should have a proper plan. Before such as Kumi Jenfi, Ebabeji 1963, 1965. Even Osako ba ye Ebabeji 1982 no. That time, not George Edward Ainsley Aba, that Englishman. Niyanya Andras Solberg from Sweden. Niyanya Joseph Emba 1962. Onu nebefa ye. Before such as Kumi Jenfiba, and these are all expatriate coaches. Omubaye no mu lay down plans. Ye free one no expatriate coaches P Eurem, but still in Timinji. Ye J4 no Satamna eno ya bayoa. We should have a proper plan, Chairman. Yen Emide, na do hustler can players bia after omu a youth days no Obiabo club 6. Obiabo 8, Obiabo 7.
Obiabo 7 clubs in 8 years.
No proper development. Ofria no ajampi kwa ye no because of ye system na ye develop wa no. E ma ye players ni nyina adwen ye wo mu sika. Enti so nya Uzbekistan kwa so akoshe wo peska. And no bon si afle player A ba obetimo betena bench sa on kiki bompo ni agya ne frɛ ni akofrɛ player B. Even we don't have any planner, ye did free in players. Enti yetimi wurem ko England ni akofre 4th division player. So omla mesi akaima Black Stars no. no explanation from the coaches. You know, why do they call these players? I think so we should have a proper plan. Black Stars assembly there, can chairman, can. But see, proper plans for young football now. Ebe retrogress, ebe konechi, ebe jiagu. Enti me free say abobo dia ye din wa no, ye srem panyimfo no. Sika bebrebo mu invest in Black Stars no, se nkebeje kruwa dia ma ye ya, keje ma ye dadada. Yenya even talented players are omo ba ya ye ntima anje hwe. Ene se Black Stars e bobola na kono ne den. Bedru baby se Black Stars e bobola. Ne wo Nigerians Ivorians are almost supported Black Stars because of yen football, yen beautiful football na ye bono. But chairman, ene ete saying, kono so be Black Stars impo game. And I say any of yen national teams, you know. And Kenya ko Mauritania ko J Cup no. But ye start ball no. Chairman can be so free set Ghana bet magia. Kabeka say no. Because ye born in crime shed and yefe. I say yes, it's free. Yen culture ne ye ba Africa. Yes, ye Brazil of Africa. Nyame adom ya chede bebre. But ye the adwuma na. Me free say ni nyina no ekɔ down to planning. They should have a proper planning for yen various national teams, you know. Chairman, me person me can Ruben dos Santos Gato Alves Diaz.
Yes.
Ruben Diaz
named as the Premier League Player of the Season. And let's state for a fact that he did not start the season.
Yeah.
In Tia Brantewi, he was named by football writers as a player of the season. And I say Premier League as player of the season. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, chairman, and say ye bon kompon koshi ye 2006. Abra Ruben Diaz started ball bono. Chairman, unim say no a striker. Obo Estrela da Amadora ewo Portugal. Dia okopie mu o Amadora extra no ejare o picture no betim dia to so am yahye ni development aye so impressive like akwen wa first we develop 2008 abro okopie mu o Benfica o academy wono obo as a midfielder almost say a very good player but ni physique no e man ho kwan so on central defense no 2017 eni onya akwanya ebebo Benfica senior national senior team no oba Benfica senior team no that season or the young player of the season 2018-2019 abrana Benfica eje Portuguese league no onu nana ebo onu di na no omobo anyami wanwa St Vincent Company every one oba be PM o Man City.
Okay, Japan ashe Ghana baako sisia. Japan, Oma share the Black Beatles, Oma share bako. If I born so hebia, na Ghana niya. So pensio bi si China na fare. Enye kra, ye born e born. Enye. If I born, you van come half, more than twice, even the 15 minutes.
Yeah.
It's all Japan playing. Yetimi string passes together and put. Oma share one. Ye mompa ese nye be num because we are them go seba.
Chairman Nasem Kitu say the Ghana the bobola the o say e bompa and say yen shego na bia yen di nkunim keke free sa game nim say Ghana be excel very beautiful football the amount same le bia na atwam no na ye ne de say the be den because ye ni plans bia the man national team.
Yeah, Ruben Diaz story no na
yeah, chairman enti Ruben Diaz the meka bia ya wo Cancelo meka e bia Abrante Bernardo Silva Oma buano with the development no and oba ebe PM Man City no now we can say one start season no but waje a best player it tells you the involvement ba oba ye no how we adapt it to a system no asideni nyina ya wo Cancelo and Bernardo Silva yes buoma buano e wo Manchester City bobo konim no enti ene se waje a me free so a very young very one of the best players or mobile young players no or very good he's one of the best players on also betimi I excel very good football e wo EPL nim ye be hu bebre about Ruben Diaz et me free so deserve and chairman na Andy can learn for no e kwan o mafa so asesa trophies no wo league nim on say Mike Megan says we akopie mu Association Cato Milan this season or consider the least number of goals e wo league nim or consider 23 Christophe Galtier, AJ, best coach ɛwɔ league anim and yɛn nyinaa yɛ ni mɔden mu a waba abɛbɔ de ama late Bobo Kono after Machero Bielsa efiri wɔ 2017 ɔbɛfa Bobo Kono abra no mo ɛnneɛma nkɔ yie mu ɔmo no wɔ develop Bobo Kono ɛnɛ waba bɛyɛ league A champion 38 games no ɔbɔɔyɛ or we need 24 or draw 11 and we lose only 3 in 38 games no boy no and it tells you say Oji Enyewawa Burak Yilmaz signing of the year onya 16 goals Edema Omo Luis Ocampos their sporting director Ejuma Waye no but chairman na me share players na ya omu free wo omu kofa no ma ton omu kofa no ma ton say dem ya sure say man for be wurem akwa say omu team no
definitely on my just and the teams back from but yen twen yemo euros ni yen how transfers no and so be come who say man for sending messages kakra at the Bramra na okay so masa how do you expect us to plan if you have over 25-year-olds playing under 20? Ghanaian players retire at age 32. Okay. Jalil good boy so say Ghana our main problem which can allow us to manage our own things successfully is corruption. Okay. Well, and I say and I will free and say exactly check the corruption perception index report you go shock. Well, corruption assembly also can. Of course, I mean Ghana. I say we don't need monitoring. That's the result of age cheating. The age tournament is to identify and develop players, but Ghana we focus on the trophy and forget about the core mandate of the tournament. And then Kokulabi and then about NSS was a very educated and intelligent guy. Only the hustler, Odieno. I was a hustler. So we say Brekum Chelsea player 17 years now hustler. Oh, was saying okay. Main GH. Okay. Jalil say, and as I was, Ghana doesn't have a plan. We have stealing money and age cheating plan. That's what we have. Jalil good boy say anybody who is appointed to head any institution, the person sees that place as an avenue to make money because he will go scot-free even when he's caught. Freeman said, yes, Ship Dealer Junior is seated. Darling Paul. I say so that Ship Dealer Junior. Okay.
I say Ship Dealer and Mame. You know.
Yes. Okay. All right. Then him send SMP now with regards to our national. People say Max TV Ghana ni Japan no Max TV on Star Times. Omune Ghana ni Japan no. So 20 minutes played so far. Japan 1, Ghana 0. It was so course the updates no. And so yeah the bema okay. Yeah the bema and so Jumedius. And I am Dr. Randiabi. I'm a member of the Executive Council of the Ghana Football Association. Now key issues are addressing no and you ever heard and so at the home. Or say it has never been discussed. Our FSCO say Omo Pamsiga Kono. Say never. Talking about the Black Stars could seek Akono. Executive Council, my passive vote of no confidence in him.
How?
Secretly, Anna.
It has never come for a discussion.
It has never come for a discussion. Never. And the question on table, a second assistant, like Kingston, Emma, Executive Council Mampling.
It has never come to the Executive Council. Never.
Is it possible, say, discussion na kosu baby ama Executive Council?
Sir, who be some Executive Council? My Executive Council meeting a meeting.
Okay.
And I make catch say it has never come there. It's never been discussed.
And see, some about say like Kingston here, you know. According to Randy Abbey, say it has never come to the Executive Council. It has never been discussed. Now, third assistant, second assistant, and also want something to say.
I've heard a lot on radio, but let me tell you this. Time I appointed CK, the issue of 2 assistants, because this is even the junior national teams, they have 2 assistants, with the exception of the goalkeeper's trainer. Okay. So the goalkeeper's trainer, they count 3 assistants. 82, CK himself recommended Duncan. And then goalkeeper's trainer, it was a suggestion. The guy in the UK, the guy in England, George Watton. George Watton was a recommendation from the ESCO to him. And then he agreed to that. So we're going to have 2 assistants, Duncan and George. So on the basis of his agreement, then we started engaging George. Along the line, the George thing didn't come through. Yeah. So I think he had his own, I think he was looking at 2 things. An appointment in the UK. Okay. And okay. So he was weighing both. I think that later no decided, say he wanted to take the UK appointment. And so that's how come it was Duncan who was the assistant and was going on. Now, this particular coach here, Wabai, CK, recommended 3 coaches, all of them foreigners.
Three.
CK, 3. His recommendation, all of them foreigners. And then there was a team, between the Black Stars management and the ESCO, there was a team that then looked at these 3 and then they zeroed in on this guy. And he agreed. So he personally engaged the guy. The person was a recommendation that he got from his people in Europe. The GFA had absolutely nothing to do. He recommended.
FA now recommended me.
No, none of the 3. And I have spoken personally with CK. In fact, there was one day I was with CK and he had to go and do a Zoom meeting with this guy. Not me, CK, and FA president. And we were having an informal. It was after a meeting. And unim GFA very well. The boardroom leads to the president's office. Like a real meeting, a president's show, a person may discuss it with me around CK. And CK is my friend as well. So we're there chatting. Also, he has to leave. But he has a Zoom meeting with the person who.
Okay, enti ane ya run in church when does it Sika kono anya no credit that say Sika de like Kingston ni buy and Esco no bogu ye or say nya no credit. It has never been discussed. Sika the 3 coaches omo nyina foreigners and the ambassador of baako as assistant and omo ye omo hwe omo an yi baako Kepeze or same. Why can't you guys accept the fact that we lack quality players? We can hire the best coach on the planet. This crop of players can't win anything. And Odia also Odia Banno. With regards to someone here can ever Ghana winning anything. No, both say. Good morning. We aren't concerned particularly about spending money with the Black Stars, but the quantum of money is what pisses us all off. Randy makes the submissions to mean we disagree with total spending of money on the Black Stars, which isn't so. I don't think if Black Stars was his company, he wouldn't spend a dime on it. Definitely, he will, but he wouldn't spend money to win a trophy, which prize money is lesser than what he would spend. Well, I don't think most of them know that. Since we found out the Black Stars is about money, our prayers have been constant, and it's to God not to let them win a single match and cross the group stages of any tournament to safeguard our little funds, which our leaders, just because of having misplaced priorities, would want to give these below average players of ours 5K to 10K for just 90 minutes. That's monthly salaries for most of these players, and it's just sickening. And the more you talk about it, it provokes you. Both relax kaka. Well, in regards to Black Star, Randy Kabi say he has never agreed. Say Timakodi second. Yes,
me, I'll tell you something. I had never agreed with a team placing second in an AFCON and getting. It doesn't make sense. Because it is not as if say placing second no even in Angola with a depleted side we play second, and so you don't reward that with what we did. But let's situate the thing very well and have an objective discussion about it. Me sure say if what the country wants is winning AFCON, now say Omaini say yebema $200,000 per player for winning AFCON. You only get the 200,000 if you win it. If you win it, the country becomes happy. I'm sure what people are upset about is say from the prelims up to we pay a lot of money and then we don't end up getting the trophy.
In
discussing it, let's look at how we can restructure things, because as for expenditure you can't unless you say you won't participate. But maybe we need to take a second look at how we structure it. If this is the objective, maybe pad it where that no necessary influence the reward system structure no. What did I mention? I say
okay, I know a subs of your time with Dr. Randy Abbey. Darling Paul, 57 Ganjo say Leo shot stopper no Ubundinze.
My gun.
Debbie. Was a friend can Menyan. And no sa French asemna. O can 50 say. Was in a can o ze ayi nsan a mrantie num de o mu num nsan nem de num bi de o mu num o ya ma voka no conversia o se kan conversie avasa ko kan be bi o bi trade national for 3 years obi akra hu no ha be ansan yo okay all right eti running sense sem ni bi no now lastly on our game on our domestic game or say it is the football people Oma ne damage football brand.
To me, can say I better now. I worse. I mean, what am I? Oh, me to me, I mean, look, we had decades of issues. Near my degenerated, and then the Anas thing came. Well, first of all, Anas no why any day. As far as I know is concerned, it be objective and not open. Now, I can. Those of us who are in that industry. So I always say this: who are bored? Say, oh yeah, not just for fun, but to also make money. It's a business. Why do you think, say, you can continue to endure that product now you want it to make money for you? And then you, the same person, will turn around and say that the product is not being marketed. Oh, you're a club owner, oh, you're a club fan, oh, you're media. Oh, see, this product, it must be packaged and marketed so that it can bring money. Now, Nipana, you expect to be a beneficiary, no? Why would you to enjoy the product? What kind of person are you? You understand what I'm saying?
It was super.
Yes. I mean, garbage in, garbage out.
The club officials now they be almost saying referee says, "Oh man, corrupt referee."
Yeah, who else? Who else? You want a product to be packaged and managed. We say, oh, the product is dented. It's dented. We have to now package it and do it well, so that it is is kabe brain ina ana idin faso ebe brain ina because ina no ye dia won ye dia nyansa ye dia sika ye dia support ye dia nim dia ehemu, and we want to make the thing well. Now ye benefit from it, and then we turn around ye nyama ye di gu ade no fi ade na ye si ye package no na emfa so brain ye nyina no ya dane ehu and ye destroy product no, then ye wi ani asabe gina also no sponsorship. Among fab sponsorship in my. It is us. We have played a role in damaging it.
Football people now.
But who else? Who else?
Okay, and some young Roman Sunny about league because I know say how to focus a game, you know. Because I was remember so called cast game and the game so. I have free that can nominate Oma Thomason 80 pa. Christian, me chance if you to be me.
Well,
a number of issues.
About some and na Dr. Randy about Sika Kuno. So Tebu, how many coaches? 3. All of them been foreign. ABC Asamana ye can also dada. ABC Asamana ye can also dada o. Because Sika Kuno no ye even a local coach you know. Pay local coach so me assistant na. Chema otune ni open wine. Wana Sika Kuno binyano. So I think sir, we have gotten to
a lot of young coaches.
That have been tried. There more opportunity. Coach Kwasi more opportunity. I think me say Adam me real hope. And say, what he say? Si coach Sika couldn't mean nya jumana. Yes, and Coach Kwasi Apia. The reason why in here we always want to go back to Coach Kwasi Apia, even though see a jitum say Coach Kwasi Apia.
Coach Bass, why Boni bi Ogana?
We live to see. But the bottom line is say, Chairman maybe a chum. Be 20 years ago. Now your coach is power. Be 20 years ago. See a pay local coach for Black Stars. Chairman now be more than 3 or 4 at the same time. Sa coaches in generation ni chair muni go mukọ ye no. And they enfo na be replace home. You know, said they are mind be their show mo so say they are not just interested in producing players no. Yen fan tu ya ho say obi ka say obi the message by
Japan say 2.
No one.
Japan say 2 in 31 minutes. The same match no we bia pensuo. So ya no one order dey go so. Yes, on measure be 5.
Obi the message by me fini pakrodin. O say yentum say yeni.
I Pizzle. O say you need the players.
Onya sure say it goes hand in hand. Players and good coaches.
Yeah.
You can't do away without the other. And then you the influence of coaches or teams so. Young coach no, you the influence of Thomas Tuchel or Chelsea team so. Let's have a proper discussion. Maybe a criminal. Now man foresee coaches' influence on teams no about 30% pay. Mathieu Kwamna on several occasions are ojitum. Say coaches' influence on teams no less than a little about 30% pay. But Thomas Tuchel say maybe it is more than 30%.
Thomas Tuchel's influence on Chelsea.
More than 30%.
More than 30%, of course.
You know, you might have quality players there, but once we don't have good coaches, you know, chairman, you need a two hand in hand. It's a coachika kuno, and they ought to. Even though he might be failing, he might not be achieving on one target. No. One shot, you still maintain him because the reason why you may keep him is because you don't have choices. And once a man here can so Ghana Football Association, and no be Ghana Football or yes stakeholder. SM fan 2 who say Yenya players, let's also begin to produce air quality coaches. The two must go hand in hand. As some can and now Blasters issues need to spend the any round will be an agenda. Yanka said we should not spend money on the Blasters, there be. But the quantum of the money we spend on the national team. How do you explain? So the last AFCON Ghana's total budget for the AFCON was $6 million, chairman. 6 million. Me sure say countries in about AFCON in ano. O permanent budget elsewhere na Ghana. The money ya we home on say Ghana enya your worst performance since 2008. 6 million de call no. Yeah, but no, near the move 4.5. You need one match pay. You need one match. Ghana, now at least you have semi-finals in the previous 4 Nations Cup. No, you winning one game. You players now, you winning just one game. No, chairman were richer than teams no Omoje AFCON. No. How do you explain this? Oje Anaji AFCON. No. Yeah, call AFCON now. You winning one game penal. Now in players no, Omobafie no. So yeah by deduction. Now yeah division. Now who players are in players in now. Now you run $60,000 per each player. The entire say Ghana ko AFCON. Near winning one game pay at the AFCON. Now in players ni best year. Obia nyesika kura no obia kura $60,000. We have been celebrating and endorsing mediocrity. And what's some near king? Me assure say sometimes the end justify the means. See yako Nations Cup. Now yako akwaje. Near players no be about $200,000. Ghana will be an because I didn't try. We have achieved something. But over the years, we go to the Nations Cup, we go to the World Cup, we spend a lot of money. How do you explain Germany for World Cup group stage bonus? I didn't try because I come on to them. Two and yet they say rewarded. Ghana aji AFCON premaku 9. Ghana the last AFCON on to 2019 now ya there krano yebo semi final we got our worst performance but yebo fie no now in place $60,000 richer.
Gogula we say how can Ibrahim Tango be Siga's assistant? Apologize for this statement. Okay. Well in terms of pedigree I think Sibia Tanko be pedigree also kaka actually because of where he's worked. Tango as assistant coach for FC Cologne in the Bundesliga, assistant coach for Royal Red Diamonds in the Japanese J League, assistant coach for Cameroon, Wakafinka assistant coach for the Black Stars, coaching the national and the 23 team. I would agree with you. I think you're right. But what I'm saying is that Sige could have decided to choose any Ghanaian because the basis upon which you were given the job was because you were Ghanaian, not because of Ebia coaches around in Anayade. It's not also consumer confidence in Onoan so called for Kaka. But according to the Randy King, or say Siki no 3 not dividing in foreign. There was not a single moment that Siki did a local coach be a buy. Okay.
One last one.
Yeah, because and some can so young men so I say you must talk back when you go to 25,000 Ghana cedi mano. And Tajima 11 wonders to pay 33,200. No governor. 33,200 or face suspension and suspension.
One last one. No, I say Ghana football local league na ebono. Omo mobile league na say branding. Who's supposed to check that branding? Me.
Esco.
So into one yes
the FA administration.
One yes Jumana. You don't come and blame and confirm mo ya dan say omo na say branding. Akwaso akofa watchman. Na watchman no ya be wiade. Na o blame Kromfo say Kromfo na be wiade. Watchman na nyana djuma yie. The responsibility say Ghana football integrity very very high no rest on Ghana Football Association and Kasa. So if you don't do that job, that's almost say brand na chairman, it is an indictment on you the FA yourself. say adwuma say wo ye no in fact we ase de obia no kwada obefa wuram obia no kwada obefa wuram see e bobo na say me tieska na me tiri survival relegation a mintia because we try nya me hwia I will pay but somebody say you obia adwuma say I should check those things
but so for room na ya chiwa yeah abo bi chiwo room and ka for room
pa na oto na say o check say
another the baba go for room no
ya chi no
e de chi no ana so pie fi room ni hu nyina moja e de say abo bi akika na titina
e fa adwuma ne so
e go bi an go for room go bi
e fa adwuma ne so na say o check say no if you don't check no be for room don't come and blame say no be for room because no anyi adwuma yi
but ko pa go si fe bi adwuma on that
ene azam na make Azam TV.
Well,
and Tanzania for assign deal. $97 million. Sometimes you can almost say economy now. Tanzania economy, any Ghana economy, Chairman, we are far better than them. But if there is a league in Africa and the economy no air worse than us,
Ghana boys will come to Joanna.
Chairman, no.
Ghana boys, for Chairman Christian. Okay, ode Kawasi.
If there is an economy. Ghana they better than them. Now omutiminya a deal contract $97 million. Almost 60% omocha ma class no. The man aye meniha aye ma rehone say almost the winner of the Tanzania Premier League
will make $200,000.
The next 3 years ogia $222,000. You ask ourselves say
it's your basic money for Africa.
Yeah, Ghana ebo a league now. What is the motivation say Ghana Premier League?
Well. Okay, yeah.
Chairman, Coach Paco Sifebe needs to be a blame no. Unim say squad no mudi kan ye no. 13th May 2021, 7:23 p.m. JV4 delete squad ne free. Squad no mudi me no. Omo delete free page ni obi ayira. Ono mo ye campaign only 2 weeks. Inti sia ne beko. Takufusa Kubo there's a sporting sense at the man. Inti madu fokoto omo na Cologne. Football now obono. Players no say because individual and you must see onto omuntimi embo passes kwaa to
from pass omuntimi individual
and one so bujeje was that is Ghana for you. Enti any identity o. There is no identity. There is no identity. Aroho. Chairman, multi-choice group ewo Ethiopia. Multi-choice group omo na the exclusive right to telecast the Ethiopian Premier League. DSTV for ko and Maton rights in their mom $22.4 million. DSTV for will pay for expenses. They will start developmental projects for some clubs in the Ethiopian League. Chairman, $22.4 million no on the channel in installments. Into this season, among my clubs no $4 million. 2022 Ombama clubs no $4.2 million. 2023 Ombama clubs no $4.5 million. 2024 Ombama clubs no $4.7 million. And then 2025 no more $5 million. We a TV rights. There is transparency and accountability of Ethiopia. First of all, almost 60% from the $4 million ebeko ediama clubs no enti club bia benya $180,000 each. Clubs about Ethiopian League no 13. Secondly, 25%, that is $1 million from the $4 million no ebeko ediama class no according to their position on the league. Enti based on where you placed near the Sesicano Ediamau. The last one, 15%, you know. Ebeko Ediama the league company. It's Ghana Hasea and the POB. Inteno $600,000. Ebeko Ediama the league company. Chairman, clubs you know but Ethiopia League, you know. Only for participation, Obianya $180,000 at their tour. Ethiopia near come wasem. Ethiopia League, you know. Only 3 teams at Ebeko relegation. Na the ore no chairman obenya over $200,000 Ethiopia. The ore no
the Ghana League on yasa.
Ghana League no a $2.5 billion, which is around $40,000. But Ethiopia now 13 teams in the chairman was say there's a straight club licensing board. It's basic requirement no. And kwen say 11 wonders for ba be catch say omo isu kia bongo na come matches. Enti Ghana league na emu ede. Listeners Emma pressure say yembra go to Olympics na asfok match ne so no. Edu baby no na abanta first glass na wako. Samuel Ashukwe okọ Japan. Because of pede mo mbeje no. Because club na wobo no. Sika shede ni ho. Enti seke bosume o de 500 Ghana cedis and edit 6 months and on maya and when na Blasters call up obekom na kwaje pede because obeba no na onye sika bebere e che ni nuan mo. But in the middle of the season, pressure eba kotoko, House of Folk, Mediama, Karela. Baby a season aircon. Yes, say, young for some players and no boss up teams no, young for Moko Japan and Kobo friendly matches. Yes, friendly matches no, and for Sobia Maso. Ghana Nahe, but Ufri Ghana ko Japan abedi 3 days. By better pay them. A national team, a bind there, Tabambecha play ticket at your Mako. But league na yebono. Yes say league winner no obeje $2.5 million. Near side the nekom mekom. Say onkwaje groceries, onkwaje chocolate any. But this is Ethiopia. So oko Tunisia 13 teams enable league ni abawie.
But agra grossa akwan enimguase Japan for no guye o mkrumbo no. Enye fe. Born home so much 2 there. But born home near Bona as a Ghana boys no. As a ball from will be done. Now when and Nangas a gula be no day ye and never gula be day ye. Governor say means so. Oma say means that. Oma say means that. Oma say means that.
3-0. Oma say bear 5.
Referee or the offside na. Referee na the offside. Just that 3.
Where first half no. In the first half, Ghana.
No, they no offside. Referee offside.
Also consider it.
Referee the VR.
It's when we na do 2023.
And then the thing go Gogula bia the year. No, they must have the assembly. Gogula bia kempia no me na adwin.
Spot on.
Because toda na assembly and time for ko. O ya argument bu na ba go be say me nya adwin ma or say common sense. In fact, the goal has been awarded.
Yeah.
After Omore Bono, the goal has been awarded. A clean goal. It's in the first 45 minutes. Ghana that form 3.
In the second
half, you have a catch. This is a smart your delegation. Achieve the lead. You have a catch Japan for penning the Adeno Moyafano. Moyafa the serious. Almost I could say Biomo.
So my preparation. My preparation on modern echo Olympics no.
Enti
and I dey preparation.
Asema na Kokula bi can say common sense. Yawo under 20 team that won the African Championship.
Yeah. Argentina for Monko.
Sa under 20 team no kwa na china bi. Yenim so mo na ekobo the next all African games.
But players no mo be 24. But Japan dey no ntesa.
Enti Argentina sa no yemfa under 20 dey no. Na bi yemfa 1 or 2 players pe bi nka ho. Never go face you. Nense yeah boys no. Because of some man call under 20 World Cup, you give them the exposure. Yeah. Now the omoba. Now, Adia Amuyi, Japan needs selfishness. Compare one and get 4. Cafe have 4. What you so place the grass start a patch of park and say, please, Shunji. Relax.
Oh, you see, a identity. Style of play. Team of my prepared. Ghana no. By Edian, what they squad number of times they change here. Ghana squad near the coin. You change so many times. Or one, you win. Or one need you have a shame. Or one need you have. So that is going to be the resource. And then Ghana do baby no. Only you call Olympics in a first medal 92. A first medal, but anyway, because he in fact be beyond to her. But chairman, that was Ethiopia. Until you away, no.
$200,000.
Only $200,000.
Yamra Ghana League.
Chairman, na me kase me pese me bisa o se die nti na call AFCON.
You want to come say there. Yeah, your country do they go and participate.
Yeah, chairman. Enti chairman, ya wabotaye nti ya de call AFCON. Chairman se wo ba na o do ba ni ko school. O de na call SS. Say o pese o ko university. Na o ko SS. Na wenti me ntwa betim de na ko university a o to ka ache no.
David Utoka.
Enti di enti na ye no yesa atoka edema say ya di second ti womonye. Oh, structures ni ye bad. Eya na reho sometimes we a young guy na we see so. Na we share the mpanyimfo ni bi ya. Eya na reho say oman no ye ni future. Di enti na chairman waware ede oyira kotena fie say onu aduane ma wo kwa adwuma aba. Obeba no na aduane nsi kitchen. Oh, akosua wa ya ade pa. No asa koto ka. Anana dwo no asa pie akwa ne special e wa abonten. Ase yenim de yeye. Place ne kono. Jey omunya mfaso free yeso ne yeso yenya mfaso free omuso. They tell you before say oba beko akobo a big club no yen check club no obo. That time na say Dinama Division 2 loan. Obebo 2009 AFCON under 20 no ena odinya contract koi. Nanse ya Black Stars ena Baba Rahman edinya Pau Greece ekoi. Chelsea no mobi ote bench. Na nkoma hu ne dada akwa no. But national team no bar respect her even various clubs in the mountain no. Eya ne huge, eya ne wosoro. And the place ni be create yeska so mo person mo be we national team no. But arewu se me wo me say omu tieska no na ye say mo muska. Chairman Zambia AG Cup no 2012 no. Na Ghana ye say AG winning bonus ke chen Zambia for na omu je kruwa no. But ye ntimanje. But na winning bonus ye nya ye no eso chen omo. Ba Kennedy nwani mo. Obeka stopile sunzumo ko cheke winning bonus omo je ye. Ivorians AG Cup no ye no omo bo final ye the second ni ache ye ka. Ye call 2014 World Cup no and ye den ebra na ye ko boy
2014 World Cup chairman land bisika na $250,000
Sky this senior. Well, to say them say nyina and then Randy also has admitted say I mean we can have a discussion about the amount.
Yeah.
But as to say government will spend or not spend there and there is no in question. Government will definitely spend.
We should have a proper structure,
yes,
chairman.
Definitely we need a structure for that. Then said the university but we are very disappointed in the form that generally say you say other black matches friendlier. NASA under 23 we are calling local players. I'm wondering why we did not go with under 20 so that we build them up gradually.
That's so hard.
You call them up because they are muye one where Japan for West Pele Ghana Tanzania befi Japan for team or the member you local league.
We need problem with the scoreline, but you don't expose the team like this. I just say you're prepared.
You are killing their confidence. I'll say the football fans have to change on this, have to charge on this greedy GFA to set up and think well. I know you're Kofi J. Sapong. Kwagula BCBK, somebody should go set Pago in Fabian's pocket. I suspect. Oh, David. There's a good in patch or whatever. Say, yeah, I was on the back of him. And then I'm about to say, and then in 70 years, you know. Okay, now to the Ghana Premier League. This is our own. Let's cherish our own.
This is our own. Let's cherish our own. Ghana Premier League is back again. I say this is our own. Let's cherish our own. Division 1 League is back again. This is our own.
Sylvester Unsu, other players, Mr. Kakamboadu, can I ask you something? Of course you can. Is Ghana FA serious towards our football? Politicians know, football people know. What should we do as citizens of the nation? The nonsense must stop immediately. Fire go bend them all. Weekend way, I may say a Super Sunday. I try to find a Super Sunday. A day of derby.